I find the debates that go on in the Canadian House of Commons very interesting. This one says fiery debates erupts in House of Commons over Liberal safe supply policy. And of course, this is about the opioid crisis. Just watch.
Liberal inflation has sent food, housing, and gas prices soaring, but there's one substance that has gone down in price by 90%. Powerful opioids. After the Prime Minister announced 100 million...
I'm sorry, I'm going to interrupt the Honourable Leader of the Opposition. Could you start from the top? We're just getting some distractions from all over. From the top, please. Order.
While the Prime Minister has sent inflation for gas, heat, and groceries soaring, there is one product that's actually come down in price. Powerful opioids. The Prime Minister has spent $100 million on so-called safe supply. One Global News reporter went into the street to find out where all these drugs are going. Turns out they're being resold to other addicts in order to raise the money to buy deadly fentanyl. Will the Prime Minister cancel the dollars for drugs and instead put the resources into treatment for addicts?
The Honourable Minister for Mental Health.
So just to give some clarity, right? I had seen a video, I think it was by Pierre Poilievre himself. He said since the safe supply policy was initiated, they've seen, there's an ongoing, I don't know if there's a test ground or whatever is going on in BC, but this is legal in BC. But since that started, they've seen like a 300% surge in, drug abuse or drug death. That's what he said. Yeah, 300% surge in that. So basically, this thing is not helping. It's causing more harm than good. That's my point. And if he's seeing this, isn't somebody else in the parliament seeing it? Or is he lying for political reasons? I don't know, but it was an interesting topic. I thought I should bring it.
Mr. Speaker, we are pretty fed up with this fight against evidence-based programs that actually are saving lives. We cannot allow the Conservatives to take us back to the failed ideology of the past. Even Harper's advisor, Ben Perrin, thinks they're speaking nonsense. So just stop it and save lives.
She's upset.
The Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
Speaker.
Order. Order. The Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
No common sense. The evidence is seen in the tragic faces of addicts who lie overdosed on the pavement in the downtown east side of Vancouver, where after this Prime Minister spent $100 million handing out free drugs to addicts, he has led to a 300% increase in overdoses. Will he stop giving dollars for drugs and instead follow my common sense plan to put the resources into treatment and recovery to bring our loved ones home drug-free?
The Honourable Minister.
Honestly, I don't like this clapping, bro. Like, it just feels so dramatic. Like, when they're saying something serious and you're clapping, it feels like I'm in a theater of some sort.
Order. Order. The Honourable Minister.
People are dying. Save.
One second. Order. Order.
Let her talk.
One person at a time in this chamber, please. The Honourable Minister.
46,000 overdoses have been reversed in safe consumption sites. That member says that he will stop that. I want him to speak to the parents of the people that would have been lost if there weren't safe consumption sites and safer supply. This is ridiculous.
People are dying because the policies of this Prime Minister are killing them. His policies are flooding the streets with drugs that now go for $1 a hit. You can buy 26 hits of hydromorphine, which is an analog to heroin, for $30, Mr. Speaker. These are drugs paid for by Canadian tax dollars under a program by this government that has led to a 300% increase in drug overdose deaths. Why won't they get some common sense, end dollars for drugs, and put our people in treatment?
I was reading this book, Think Like a Freak. I feel like that's a book that a lot of leaders or people in political positions should be reading, because they did do some explanations. I feel like in a policy like this, when you put one in place and you're experimenting or you're testing, which the test is still very bad because these are lives at risk, but at least you should be on ground every day to tell the numbers. Is it helping? Is it not helping? And make sure like real professionals are taking the sample size and seeing how far this is going. And if it's not helping, it should be stopped immediately, because it'll be concerning if Pierre Poilievre's claim is correct. I just wish he's speculating, because 300% surge since the policy was implemented would mean the policy it's not helping. As a matter of fact, doing more harm than good. So like these things, they need to be tested. In the book Think Like a Freak, they give an example how free healthcare can be detrimental. I'm not speaking about Canada right now. The example was based in the UK, and free healthcare could be detrimental. So this one too, something that looks or may seem good could also be detrimental. You always have to test it. You always have to check the sample size, the numbers, and know if it's doing good. Because this is...
Minister for Mental Health. Order. The Honourable Minister for Mental Health.
People have to stay alive long enough to get treatment. People are dying because of a toxic drug supply. Safe supply allows people to stay alive long enough. It means that in the CMAJ study just yet...
Order. Please start from the top, the same courtesy I gave to the opposition leader.
People have to stay alive long enough to get to treatment. People are dying because of the toxic, tainted drug supply. When people are on safe supply, the CMAJ article yesterday talked about less drug use, less overdoses, less petty crime. This is an evidence-based project and program that it meets the test of evidence and science, not a journalist who only will speak to the people who disagree with him.
I understand she's coming from a place of, I would say, emotions and love, but also we need the numbers, right? We need the numbers. You need to like really check to see people are being saved. She might not be wrong. She might not be lying. It might be the truth. But also how many people, when you compare to how it was and what you could do better, you need to have all those numbers in place. Yeah, politics, a lot of times, it's not just about emotions or, coming from a place of love. You need to actually like work it out, work the numbers out to see if it does make sense. Yeah, but I don't think she's a bad person or, just trying to do things for political reasons. I kind of doubt that. But I just think the numbers too, because 300%. when I saw that, I think I saw it in a short clip. When I saw that, it was very concerning. And if it's a true number given by Pierre Poilievre, that's problematic. It's a big problem. But you never know. It might not be true. Everything these days, political. Let me know what you think about that video. If there's anything you want to add, correct, critique, tell us in the comment section. Smash the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.